Hello and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. And the sun will be coming over the horizon in just a moment there. And I figured we'd get a start early in the morning, as there's plenty that I want to do in this episode. I have overnight completed the grinder pit, and it is glorious. It should be big enough to fit this transport courier in there, as I want it to be the first sacrifice. But I gotta see, does this thing still have power on it? Yeah, it still has some power, so it'll be able to fly itself over there to get dropped in the pit. Also, I went and added a little control panel here that I can begin the grinding. And then they're all grinding. So that will be excellent. The other thing that we should do today is we've mined out everything we can with our little mining rig drill thing over here. There is still a bit of nickel. You can see it right here, the difference in color. I'm thinking what I could do for that is replace these drills with another conveyor junction, and then pistons facing outwards, and then go around drilling that, then go further in, and then drill around, and just sort of cut in. That could be a way. Or I can just bring the mining ship over here and get all this stuff manually. But we did do a lot of it automatically, and we got 2 million nickel. 2 million. Like, we're not going to need nickel for like practically forever, which is it's amazing. What do I want to set this to? Normal display. That's what I wanted. So we need to build a large grid sort of cargo container truck, like essentially a big rig, so that we can drive it over there, park it up against that, slurp all that nickel and rock out of there, and then bring it back and have it so that it can fit in the garage here and fit onto the connector, which is what this is for. So I'll probably have a connector on the front of it, so that way I can drive straight in and drive it up and connect, because backing out would be just drive straight back, and it should be pretty easy. But yeah, that's what we're going to do today. I think though, we need to get this started. We need to see the thing get eaten. And I believe we're probably going to have to do a little bit of shaving off of the sides to have this thing fit, because it might be a little too big. Oh, did I crash into something? Did I cause issues? I think I broke something. Yep, I did. God damn it. I caused issues. At least, oh right, that connector there has no access to anything, because it's the depositing connector. I almost destroyed a Gatling turret. I am highly coordinated. Okay, now let's do this. Okay, back off a little bit here so we're not going to destroy other parts of the base. Let's slowly fly this thing down into the hole. Now, yes, it is a little too large for the hole, so what we're going to have to do is probably put it in on its edge like this and just let it slip in slowly. As long as it gets in there somewhat and it just slowly slips into the hole. There we go. We have parked it. Let us turn it off, as there's no reason for it to be on while it's being ground down. It looks so weird in the hole. And I guess let's get the cinematic camera here. Let's go grab it wherever it may be. I left it back over the drilling thing. Ooh. Also, while we have the cinematic camera, let's go take a look at this scuttler. Let's see if it's something I'd like to go and eat. It has one Gatling on top. And not much else. Wow. I may be able to just go and eat this thing in terms of, you know, picking it up, because you just have to take out the, wherever the hell this thing has placed its remote control block. But it's just got a Gatling on top, and that's it? Does it even have like a... It's got an interior turret on the bottom there, but that's not much. Ah, cool. Anyway, let's fly back to the main base, position this camera, and then let's go grab the fighter. Let's go kick some ass in the fighter. Yeah, we'll place it right there for now. Alright, let's go get that thing now that we've got the grinder pit set up. Hello, fighter. You're ready in your position here. Let's turn on your thrusters. Unlock from the base. Power straight up. Fighter. Off we go. Okay. Let us take a peek at this thing. So it had the big turret on top. So we want to avoid that. But we just had a small interior turret on the bottom, which shouldn't give us that much trouble. So let's get close to it and see what we can do to that interior turret. It's going to start doing some damage, but I have my shield, so I shouldn't have to worry about it. Oh, it's got actually a few interior turrets. Let's just pull up behind it here. Let our shield regenerate a little bit. And we will auto dampener to it. So now we are flying with it. So, jeez, stop shooting me. I want you to die. Got you. Where is this coming from? Got it. Ow. I keep bumping into it. There's the other turret. There's another turret. There's the other turret. Excellent. Now it looks like that's all of its turrets on the bottom. What is that? Oh, wow. That is a lot of Gatling. I should not fly in front of that. It would probably activate all those Gatling. Okay, let's take out the turret on top as well while we're here. Just because we can, and it's really easy. Excellent. Okay. So now we will hover on top. And it's got a connector on top, which means we'll be able to connect the fighter and take it back with us. Alright. We are relative dampenered. Let's get out. And let's see what we can do. We first need to get access. And let's check that room there. I don't see any interior turrets. We'll just hover in front of it for a second here. Yeah, that room looks clear. Let's go in. Get the flight seat taken care of so we can check to see if it has any other turrets in its control panel. So, interior turret, show hidden blocks, just one interior turret, but it's incomplete. So there are no more turrets on this thing. We don't have to worry about that. We just need to find its block. Yeah, because autopilot is enabled, wherever that is. Now this is the hard part of these things, is finding the goddamn Uh, finding the goddamn remote control, wherever the hell it is on this ship. It's probably buried somewhere in the ship, and I gotta grind my way to it, which is really annoying. Alright, so that's just the exit. Air vent, beacon. Let's cut through the beacon here. These radio communication components are so damn heavy. Let's just weld this thing back up so we can have access to it. And drop our shit off in it. Conveyor. It's an assembler. There's a cargo container. There's more conveyors. What's in you? Nothing. Okay. More conveyors, more conveyors. Where the hell is the remote control? Do I need to disable the other flight suits? It's gotta be on this ship somewhere. Yeah, autopilot's still enabled. Because there will be a remote control access denied. It is somewhere. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, so I know this thing has no turrets, so let's just fly around it and take a look. Where could it be? This is a... Oh, it's got a parachute hatch. Oh, very good. We could theoretically trigger its parachute, and that would allow it to stop quite nicely. My guess is it's somewhere in the main sort of line of the ship, but I don't know where. This is there's a jump drive in here. That's some free gold. Ah, remote control. Found it. Excellent. Okay. Remote control disabled. Something is falling there. Not sure what that is, but doesn't matter to me. Remote control disabled. And we have access to the rest of the ship now. Oh my god, look how much uranium. This is... Oh, so my god, so much uranium on this ship. Oh, this is incredible. Let us head on down and link up with the ship.
Warning, insufficient power.
That's okay, Shield. We're actually going to turn you off. Because the shield doesn't have enough power to go around this entire ship. But he's locked up, the shield's off there, and we can jump into this seat, and we can fly this whole thing back. Oh, yeah! Now this is a ship to salvage. Oh, I'm so excited about this. You know, the moment that I'm thinking like, yeah, this is great. We'll do a little bit of, you know, rover design and the grinding pit and all that kind of stuff, and then a huge haul like this comes along. My God, we're gonna make so much stuff off this ship. The majority of our goodies are going to be through salvage. Now, I could theoretically use this ship. I could rebuild it, repurpose it, and use it. But I already have a design I want to use, and I'm going to use it maybe in a few episodes. I'll build it. So we're just going to grind this one down as well and put it into the grinder pit. Although I doubt it's going to fit. I really doubt it's going to fit. Also, it seems like my trees aren't rendering in at appropriate distances anymore. I should probably set my view distance to be way further, because that pop-in was horrible. Let's reset that right now. Alright. Set my view distance to be twice as far, although I'm not sure if that has improved it at all. Which is kind of annoying. I'll have to figure out why that's not rendering out trees as far as I remember it. But let us come on down here and come in for a landing. As this thing does have a landing gear in the back. So we should be able to slap it down and get this thing to hover. We can take its goodies from inside. Will it lock? It is the ability to. Park. There we go. And I disconnected my connectors, so time to go get my fighter off this thing. Come on. There we go. Haha. Let's go park it back in its fun spot. Although I guess now that I've moved things down to there, it can park up here. Because it can. Turn the turrets back on. And give her a park. Charge up. Turn off your thrusters. And let's go into its shield. And get the shield turned back on and recharging. Because we had to turn it off, so it lost all of its charge, unfortunately. And that will be ready for the next encounter. But oh my god. This is a badass ship. So a lot of the blocks and stuff I don't care about. They'll just get ground down when I throw it in the grinding pit. But what I do care about is getting into its reactors and getting the uranium out of them before that happens. So we'll go. I don't need to go through the gyro. That's too much weight. We'll go through the O2H2 generator. And that is a lot of ice.
Inventory.
That is a very janky amount of ice. I probably shouldn't have done that. Alright, let's go into this ship. Where is that janky amount of ice? Okay, there's power from that reactor. What is this? It sounds like it's on the other side of this wall. Or... Jesus. Ice. Stop it. Stop being weird. Okay, this is like scary because I'm afraid that the instant that sort of frees itself, it's going to shoot off in some direction and it's just going to like destroy me. So I want to have it not do that. Okay, good. It's fallen through. Thank you. Reactors. Give me your uranium. Let's see, how many more reactors are there? Uranium. 1, 2, 3. And some stuff in the connector. Okay. So 3 more reactors. And they're probably on the other side. Now, I think this thing doesn't have any batteries. So these reactors are the only power that it gets. So I should be careful about that. Because I don't want to destroy all of its power generation. Because then it won't be able to continue to fly into the eventual pit and then get sucked in those pits. But let's just get all this uranium out of here. Because, oh, this is great. It means I can actually have some fuel on my base. If I need some extra power, it'll be there. And get some of them in here. There we go. Alrighty then. Excellent. And since we're back here, while we're doing our salvage, let's get this bad boy grinding. We've got our cinematic camera. Let's get rid of the crosshair. And let's do it. Look at it grind. Oh my god, that's grinding so well. And that is probably going to be a screenshot or something. One of these views from down in the pit like this. And it just ate that ship. Oh my god, it's almost all gone already. Look at that. And that's it. It's gone. That entire ship gone in just a few seconds. Oh my god, that was amazing. Oh, that was absolutely amazing. And all those components just got whisked away into the base. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's excellent. And, oh man, this block of ice here, I'm going to have to manually move this ice block into the base. That is going to be so annoying. I probably shouldn't have done that H2O2 generator. I shouldn't have done it. Oh well. But to fit this guy in the hole, it won't fit. The hole is too small. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to chop this guy into bits. We'll stick his nose in the hole, and then we'll chop some bits off of him. We'll eventually figure out how to get it in. I'll probably have to put like a make a ship that is capable of carrying it and have it like lift it up and put it into the hole, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that in the future. Almost got rid of this ice block here.
Inventory full.
Oh my god. That tiny bit. If we take a look at the inventory though, so much stuff in our cargo containers. It's ridiculous. There's so much stuff. And last little bit of ice. Alright. So, let's jump into the cockpit. Let's unlock it. And, oh wow, because I took off the generator, I took out the uranium and stuff, this thing's having trouble flying, it's not having enough power. That is okay. We're going to just get it as close as we can into the hole. It's not gonna fit. It is not gonna fit at all. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna aim it into the pit like this. And we're gonna get its nose into the pit. And hopefully its nose is touching the grinders. Oh, it's leaning back slightly. No, more forward there. Stay there. That's where I want you to stay. And I need to get off this thing. It's almost like I need to be in it and sort of flying it into the grinders in order for it to start being ground down. Oh god, this thing is going to be so hard to grind down. It's so big. Do I have to expand my pit? Like, I just built this and it cost a lot of resources. I don't want to have to expand my pit. I just want to use it. Okay, let's do some silly things. Let's turn the pit on. Alternatively, oh, I could back it in. It's got a bunch of thrust pointing backwards, right? It's got that large thruster. I could repair this thing. All right, let's get some hydrogen thrusters. Let's repair that hydrogen thruster so that it can, like, look back and, who can I can access through here. Excellent. So, large thrusters. That is a lot of things for it. But I want to be able to... I just need some large steel tubes. Okay. I want to be able to look backwards. I'll stick my tail in, and then I'll slowly back it in as it gets eaten up. Tube. Give me some large steel tubes. Excellent. Okay. I'm doing silly things in this game, and I like it. To get that thing to activate, let's power cycle the ship. No. Oh, it maybe... Oh, it probably doesn't have any connection. Ah, damn. That sucks. I'm probably causing so much damage, but this is okay. We're going to face ourselves straight up, because we have the power to do so. And then we'll back into the pit. Okay. Ship. Hover there. Oh my god, I'm falling out of it. And let's go turn on the grinders. And let's start grinding down this thing's tail. Oh my god, it's falling backwards. I need to catch it. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're grinding the tail off. Oh, this is silly. This is really silly. Oh, I'm falling over. It's okay, though. We're getting the tail off of us. We're slowly getting lower and lower. Soon we will fit. Is it even grinding down there? I am not sure. Are you working? I don't want to get too close because the grinders will kill me. But I could also just, like, sort of slice off the edge here. And have this thing fall. Oh, yeah, this is what I can do. I can have the thing sort of hovering above it, and I'll just slice off pieces. And then have those pieces fall in. This'll work perfectly. Another episode that has just been overtaken by piracy. And silly amounts of salvage. Come on, how much do I have to cut off here? Just probably a few more junctions. And then hopefully this tail will fall away. Oh. Oh shit. Did something destroy? Something exploded? Oh, I have no idea what. My grinders are still running, so that is okay. So, keep going. Oh, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. It's grinding it away. Check how much hydrogen I have left. Okay, good. 72% of a bottle. And it's getting the jump drive. That is a big one, though. That's a lot of materials for me. Oh, this is what got damaged. The entire wall got damaged. Okay, let's turn off the... We'll just leave you there. Let's turn off these for a second. Is there much damage to the drills? No. But the walls got damaged. Okay, that's something I can fix later. It's really not that important because it's just a little bit of steel plates. It can be replaced at any time. Well, let's get our bottles refreshed here. There's no rum. There we go. Refilled the bottles. And now, with our newly smaller ship, let's try to stick it in. Let's maybe level out here and then sort of tip in one of the edges. That looks like that could work. Get one of the big thrusters in there first, like that. Yeah, it looks like it's fallen in now. Oh. It doesn't fit at all. Oh my god. Alright, let's go. This is ridiculous. I feel like I should turn off all the thrusters on this and just let the ship sort of fall in. Let's do it. Ship off. Alright. Oh, no! Oh, it twisted back. That's not what I wanted it to do. It was probably using its gyro to stay up at that angle. But I did get the big thruster off. So hopefully just a little bit more, and I can get this thing done. Because I want you to just fall in there and be stable. Just turn your inertial dampeners off. There we go. Oh. Oh, there it goes. Come on, come on, come on. Continue to grind your way into the hull. It's this right here. This thing on the front. We will knock off the little bits that are stopping it from falling in. Get in there deeper. Oh, this thing.
Inventory full.
Now it's rotating back again. Oh, God damn. This thing is not being nice. And it still flies. This thing still flies. Holy crap. Okay, let us rotate this around. Let's get the other side in there, because it has all the weight now. This should be fine. If I get that big thing in there, then there's no way it can fall back out again, because all that weight will be in there. Yeah. Alright, now let's cut away at the things that are keeping it out. Come on, grinders. There we go. Twist that a little bit more. We're grinding away. Yes, we are. Oh, yes. Oh, that's it. That's the angle. That's the angle. She's sliding in. Gotta wait. Oh, a little bit of ice there. Oh. Ooh, something spawning. Oh, Hunchback dropship. No, okay. I'm not going hunting again. I've already got enough stuff. I need to make this thing bigger before I go hunting again. And it's going to be hard to believe, but this thing could still fly. Come on. There we go. Now it's really grinding down. We'll get this thing done eventually. This is probably going to be a boring episode of me just trying to make something fit in a hole that is way too large for it to fit in. No, yeah, this thing is way too large for this hole. Can this thing still fly? No, it can't. I'm causing so much damage to the armor around here, though. This is ridiculous. Let's... Come on. I need an angle on this. Where's my third-person camera? God damn it. Which is not... It doesn't fit! Oh yeah, we're causing so much damage. I should probably make all this out of heavy armor so that I can be a little more aggressive with it. Alright, that's going in. Is that the it? Is that it? Is that the final moment? Okay, there. It fits. It's going in. Oh, no. The cockpit is too large. I love, like, every time I grind something off here, it's that last little bit, and then it just falls in and gets another bit of grinding done as it slowly descends downwards. Alright, this is going to get in the way. We can preemptively get this off. Oh, okay, now that is guaranteed to get finished up. Let's take a look at this thing as it goes down from the underneath. Oh, glorious. Absolutely glorious. And it's gone. Caused so much freaking damage. Okay. I got so sidetracked this episode. So sidetracked with all of the all the salvaging. Alright, I'll have to bring the welder ship back in through here, but in the meantime we'll just replace these blocks so that when it does come through, it can rebuild them. And then we'll just fix the entire wall of the base is damaged. I'll fix that off camera, because that's going to take a little while. Oh yeah, I'll fix that off camera. But, in the meantime, You can take a look at our storage, and there's a bunch of stuff in there. 20,000 steel plates. Where's our uranium? We have 70 uranium just from salvage. That's incredible. Okay. The sun is halfway through the day. We need to make our rover. Oh my god. Landing gear. Then we're going to need some wheels. And a cockpit. And some cargo containers. A large one. And that will serve as our starting for us. So let's grab a fair amount of that. And we'll grab just some interior plates. Because we don't need everything yet. We just need a little bit of interior plates to get this ball rolling. So, we have to remember it has to be able to drive into this base. So, large cargo may not work because just too big. In that case, we have to go with small cargos and just have a whole bunch of them. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that, though. Because that would be a lot of cargo. Maybe I'll make it park at one of these? No, I want it to be able to park inside. I want it to be like basically the size of this. So, I could either make it... I can make it a small block, but that would be a huge small block. It'd be almost too big for a small block. Okay, let's get this started. Let's place... Actually, we don't need the landing gear. All we really need to do is just place a block and extend it up a little bit. And then slap wheels on the side of it. And we can figure it out. And then when we're ready, we just cut it off from the base. But I'm going to build it in front of this so I can know exactly how wide it can be. Alright, there we go. So if I grab these wheels and I put them on the side, how big is 1x1s for... Okay, that's tiny. That's horrible. We want bigger. We want 3x3s most likely. Like that. Yes. And then 3x3 lefts. Like so. And that is... Oh my god, that's too wide. Really? It looks like this rover is just going to be too big. I'm going to have to make it out of small blocks, which kind of sucks. Didn't really want to do that. But looks like that's what we're going to have to do. Because it just simply doesn't have enough space. So this is going to be a really big small block ship. That's for sure. So, small cargo containers, no, but now we can have medium cargo containers on this thing. And we will fill it with mediums. And it will be glorious. Alright. That on the front. We will give the bottom a little bit of a coat of armor plating. Because we want a little bit of a sort of a skids underneath of it. What I think I'm going to do is we will have a conveyor system in this. And that conveyor system, I want to have a connector at the front. So let us get rid of the cockpit for a second. Let's have a conveyor junction. Connector. And then we'll put a cockpit on top of that. So that the cockpit's sort of riding on top of the ship. And then for our medium cargo containers, they're going back. Oh, that kind of feels wrong. Yeah, I'm not sure how I want to design this. Okay. I had a eureka moment. We're going to put conveyor junctions down the middle of this thing. Like so. We want this to have all big facing. So that way, if we want to, we can transport not just like mining materials. We can also transport components, because components can only be transferred through a large face. And we'll go 5 long, maybe. That seems like a good distance. We're going to put a connector on the ceiling of this thing. That's where we're going to do our cool stuff. Because I'm going to put a piston, maybe, something. And it's going to lower from the ceiling to connect to the top of this thing. That's what I'm going to do. It's going to be cool. I'm going to be excited for it. Alright, so then we've got the conveyors going down the center. We're going to have the cargo containers, and we'll align them down the side like this. Oop. And get them all on there. We're going to have 10 medium cargos. So this thing's going to have tons of stuff to carry. I keep misplacing them. God damn it. Oh yeah. Oh, so much cargo. We'll do our... Well, this is probably going to take way too long to weld. We'll put a skid sort of plate on the bottom here with a whole bunch of armor blocks, but going around the cargo, we're not going to do a full armored... Well, we might do a full armored bottom to them, but going around the top of it, we're sort of just going to strap them in. So coming off of here, these are going to come back, then it's going to come out like so, and then just sort of grabbing onto the edge of the cargo container like that. I think that's going to look cool. So it's kind of like they're clamped on. It's not like they're built into the ship. They're just like clamped onto the side. I think that'll look cool. Maybe just into the middle will look better. Let's see. Going out all the way? Like on the right? Or clamped halfway? Like on the left? I think the halfway looks cooler. I'm going to just do it that way. So we'll put the ramp there, the ramp there, ramp on behind. Like so. Yeah. I'm figuring out how this is going to work. And then, when I get over to the mining rig, I'll have it set up so it's kind of like a top feed for like a truck showing up at a granary or something like that, and it's getting all of the stuff get poured in from the top. It'll have like a little connector hanging in the air, and this thing just pulls underneath of it and then gets all of its stuff transferred that way. So this ship... Oh, jeez. I didn't mean to get rid of the thing in the center there. But at least I had enough stuff all around that nothing fell apart. Just like so. Excellent. This ship itself is not going to have any conveyor sorters or anything like that, because it's just going to do whatever the attached storage does. This one here is the bottom for the miner's drop point. So that's going through that filter there that pulls everything out. And so we won't have to worry about that with the thing. All we have to do is just park it underneath. It'll pull everything out. And it will be glorious. Get some more hydrogen here. So 10 back like that. We can also put a connector on the back of this and strap it in with blocks so that it will act like I'll be able to park it back there and recharge it. Ooh, recharge. It needs batteries. It needs batteries. Where to strap in some batteries? Maybe 2. 1 on each side here. One there. And 1 here. That looks perfect. And then we'll continue with the light armor with the ramp onto the battery up like that. No, not there. That looks great. No, that's a corner. Stop screwing up. Excellent. Excellent. Same thing for this with the, we'll put the ramp 1 higher. There. There we go. And now, for the wheels, 1x1s are too small. 3x3s are what's on this thing. And I feel like those are going to be too small. I think we're going to go for 5x5s on this. But we should get a little bit more armor on the bottom of it, as I want the entire bottom of the conveyor junctions to be armored. Sort of the entire bottom of the main of the ship. Alright. Then coming out from there, again, we'll sort of do the strapping out. Like so. And then for the wheels, how do we want to do this? Wheels 5x5 left. As a big ass wheel. Oh, ooh, the wheel can fit right in between there. Oh, that's like perfect. Oh, I was too close. It wouldn't place the, No, that's not what I wanted to grind off. My God. We need 5x5 rights, though. There we go. Get it positioned properly. Oh, yeah, that looks perfect. Absolutely wonderful. And if we wanted to, we could theoretically extend the length of this and make it a bigger rover. If we wish, we could make it even longer and add even more stuff onto it. So we can, since we know where this is going to go, it's going to go right here. And right here. Get them on there ahead of time. Then we'll put on the armor strapping for the bottom of these ones. And I think this thing is going to look really, goddamn cool. I'm just going to make this angled going back like that. This is going to look really awesome. I am going to weld this thing up. And that's probably going to be it for this episode because the sun is going down. And my god, I've been recording a long time. We spent far too much time screwing around trying to get a far too big of a ship into far too small of a welder hole. Or a grinder hole. Which... grinder hole probably has some different meanings in other places. And then we designed a little bit of a cargo rover, but this thing is probably not going to have enough cargo to carry everything back from that spot in one trip, but we'll see how much it can. In between this episode and next, I'm going to repair the hull and get the rover all welded up. And let's see what we can do. But that'll be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and good hunting.